any compound with sulfide ion. Okay, I will give you.
Sulfide.
Huh?
Hydrogen sulfide H2S.
Yeah, that the product will be formed, but how will you start? Matlab, okay, I will give you one hint. Carbonate ion, sulfite ion, and sulfide ion. Okay, so these three ions will be detected using dilute H2SO4. And chloride ion and nitrate ion, this will be with the help of conc H2SO4. Now you tell me the reactions, how will you use and find out, how will you detect sulfide ion? I have given the hint. And last thing is sulfate ion. It won't be, sulfate ion, there is a separate procedure. So you can't use dilute H2SO4 and conc H because it's already present over here. So sulfate ions, that I will explain you later. But now you just tell me, how will you detect sulfide ion? Tanisha, you can tell me. Acha, what will be the reaction between? Okay, so we got with above observation, we got that we will be using dilute H2SO4.
Sir, hydrogen sulfide plus dilute H2SO4.
How can both acid will react? Hydrogen sulfide.
Zinc sulfide plus dilute H2SO4 gives H2SO.
Perfect. Zinc sulfide plus dilute H2SO4 gives
H2S and
H2S and
ZnSO4.
okay, H2S and ZnSO4. Perfect. Now H2S is a acidic gas or basic gas?
Acidic.
Perfect. So acidic. So what will happen? Matlab, what litmus paper should I bring? Blue or red?
It will turn blue, litmus paper red.
Perfect. So now if you bring blue litmus paper to it, it will turn
red.
Red. Clear? So this is how zinc, sulfide ion will be detected. Clear? Acha, can we any other thing that for hydrogen sulfide, if Acha, do you know the reaction between lead acetate and hydrogen sulfide? Fine, that is advanced chalega. If this much is also done, that's fine. Now tell me how we will detect chloride ion.
HCl?
Yeah, HCl, but chloride ion, again, I have told that this can only be detected with the help of conc H2SO4. So H2SO4 will be there. Any compound that contains HCl. Any compound with chloride ion.
NaCl?
H4Cl.
NaCl. Okay. So now what will be the product form?
NaCl plus H2SO4.
Yeah. So
We give HCl.
HCl and next
NaHSO.
NaHSO4. Now again, this gas is acidic. So what you will bring? See,
Blue.
it will turn blue to
Red.
red. Clear? So by chance, if they are asking how will you distinguish between sulfide ion and a chloride ion, so now you can tell them ki, for sulfide ion we will react with dilute H2SO4, and for chloride it would be conc H2SO4. Just write down, this is very important. This we are doing detection of anions. Any other thing that can be distinguished for HCl?
Acidic and basic properties.
That we did, na? Blue litmus, it turns red. Any other thing for HCl?
Glass rod dipped in ammonia.
Ammonium hydroxide, perfect. Or yeah, in ammonia also you can do, or we can do like this also. Na? Ammonium hydroxide plus HCl will give
NH4Cl plus H2O.
plus H2. So this again can be used dense white fumes. What about nitrate ion?
H2SO4.
Huh? How will we distinguish?
H2SO4.
Yeah, nitrate ion, same thing. We will use conc H2SO4. So just can you just help me out with the reaction?
NaNO3 is called H2SO4.
NaNO3 plus conc H2SO4 will give
NaHSO4 plus HNO3. Nitric acid.
okay NaHSO4 plus HNO3. Perfect. Now what about the next part?
HNO3 is acidic.
HNO3 is
Acidic.
HNO3 is, so it's oxidizing, no? It has oxidizing properties.
Strong oxidizing element. Sir, we have to form what anion?
Okay. See, how can we distinguish whether it is nitrate anion? No? We are using this only, nitrate anion, in the identification. So if you are getting some kind of gas, or which gas?
Nitrogen dioxide.
So what is the
Reddish
color?
brown fumes.
Reddish brown fumes. Perfect. So how we will get reddish brown fumes from nitric acid?
When it
Reaction?
is decomposed.
Yeah. So what should I write?
HNO3 will decompose to NO2, O2, and Oxygen, O2.
NO2, O2, and Tanisha, what would be the next?
Hydrogen.
Water.
Water.
So like this, we can, because of the formation of reddish brown gas, we can easily, because everywhere if we use acidic properties, then how will we distinguish between the hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen chloride, and nitric acid? So like this way, decomposition we will use 4HNO3. Okay. Okay, next. Anything about ferrous sulfate? Do you know what it will form with ferrous sulfate?
Which one, sir? Which acid?
Now we will confirm nitrogen dioxide. So if nitrogen dioxide reacts with some ferrous sulfate, what it will form?
It will form a brown-black solution.
And brown black solution of what?
Ferrous nitrososulfate.
Perfect. Nitrosoferrous sulfate. So it is
Nitrosoferrous.
clear. So now everything is done. Like this way, we can detect. But what about sulfate? How will we detect sulfate ion? Sulfate can't be detected with sulfuric acid and dilute sulfuric acid and conc sulfuric acid. So how will we detect sulfate ion? Barium chloride, just tell me what.
And chloride with
Huh?
Sir, barium chloride with H2SO4. Oh, Na2SO4.
But we can't use barium Na2SO4, then that won't be decomposed. Na2SO4 you can't identify what color will be Na2SO4.
Okay, so NaCl plus barium sulfate.
For detection, we can't use, I said on top. See, for detection, in this case, for detection, we can't use dilute H2SO4 and conc H2SO4 because no proper output will be released. So that's why I'm using Na2SO4. We can't use H2SO4 in this case.
Okay.
So Na2SO4 plus barium chloride, what it will form?
NaCl plus barium sulfate.
Barium sulfate. What will be the color of barium sulfate?
PPT.
White.
White PPT. Perfect. Plus NaCl. Clear? So this will, if the white PPT form, will indicate sulfate ion. Okay, so now I think nitrogen dioxide Sure. So now remaining, let's try down for gases also. How will we detect hydrogen gas? What will be the test for hydrogen?
Um, any metal plus HCl will give
Any metal, good, plus HCl
HCl,
or H2SO4. Dilute or concentrated?
HCl dilute.
And H2SO4? Tanisha, H2SO4 dilute or concentrated?
Dilute.
Perfect. Because concentrated, it's dehydrating agent and the properties are different. Okay. So in both the cases, the acid should be dilute. Okay. What it will form?
First case, magnesium chloride plus H2.
So now, see now the colorless and odorless gas. See, so you will get a colorless and odorless gas. Clear? Colorless and odorless gas. So all these are colorless, odorless. How will you distinguish? See, pay attention. CO2 is an acidic gas. So in next case, you just bring blue litmus paper, it will turn red. If it turns red, then it's CO2. Clear? So CO2 won't be there because when I'm bringing blue litmus, it's not turning red. So now these three gases are there. H2, O2 and N2. So now how will we detect which will be the particular gas? H2 burning splinter, na? Pop sound.
It burns with a pop sound.
What about O2?
Burns with a greenish blue flame.
No, greenish blue flame chlorine. Okay, so now this will burn more because oxygen supports combustion. Na?
Supports
So this will
combustion.
burn brightly, more brightly.
Okay.
And what about nitrogen? Clear? So if it's burning with a pop sound, then it's hydrogen. If it's burning more brightly, then it's oxygen. Otherwise, it's
Nitrogen.
clear. What about test for oxygen?
Decomposing nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide,
Nitric acid.
HNO3.
Hmm.
Okay.
Decomposes to NO2, H2O and O2.
But in this case, this will overcome, na? Because this is used for the test of nitrogen dioxide, reddish brown.
Okay.
So this can't be used. What if PbO2 is heated? Okay, this also I will
Lead
explain.
and oxygen.
Lead, oxygen, yeah. So if it's heated, it would form.
Dissociate into lead and oxygen.
No, it would form
Lead
that. This I will
oxide.
explain you. This I will explain you. what happens when heating of. Clear? So now again, colorless and odorless gas will be formed. Okay, clear? When lead oxide is heated, colorless and odorless gas will be formed. So again, you will test for all four: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, acidic gas. Okay. Then you bring the burning splinter, pop sound, and hydrogen. If it burns more brightly than oxygen, otherwise it's nitrogen. So same thing you can confirm for oxygen also. Okay, what about water vapor? How will we test whether it's aqueous solution or okay, just tell me, just tell me what will be the color of this.
This, sir, copper sulfate.
Copper sulfate, hydrated copper sulfate. So I think it's 5H2. What will be the color of hydrated copper sulfate, Tanisha? Blue.
Blue.
And what about anhydrous? This is without, this is without water vapor.
Pale blue.
No, it's white color. So if it is heated, copper sulfate, hydrated copper sulfate is heated, anhydrous white. So if white color it's formed, then we can indicate that there is a presence of water vapor. Final one. What about chlorine gas? How will we detect? Any reaction with chlorine? Okay.
Aqua regia, that gives nacet chlorine.
Aqua regia you can, but that solution is used. Okay. Any other thing? Okay, I will give you one hint also. This reaction is with HCl. And chlorine will be formed.
Manganese.
MnO2 plus
HCl.
Oxidizing property.
what? This reaction will be with conc or with dilute?
Conc.
Perfect, conc. And what will be the products form? MnO2 plus 4HCl. What will be the products form?
Water will be formed.
This is used for the test of chlorine. MnCl2 plus chlorine plus
Water.
water. Perfect. What will be the color of MnO2?
Black.
That is not important. This is important. Greenish yellow gas is formed.
Greenish yellows.
Any another test? You know that starch iodide test? Okay, that's fine. If we do this much also, it's fine. Okay, final topic. What about detection of cations? How will we detect lead? With colors, no?
Lead is yellow.
No.
Lead or oxide is yellow. White.
Yellow is lead iodide, PbI2.
Okay, okay. Okay. White.
Huh?
White, sir.
Yeah, white precipitate. But how will we detect? Matlab with whom we
PbNO H2SO4 can
PB?
PbNO3 plus dilute H2SO4 give
Perfect. PbNO
PbSO
plus dilute H2SO for good. So, or dilute HCl also will be fine.
PbSO4 and
So now what, this is the famous reaction. More volatile acid will PB
SO4 plus HNO3.
clear, or we can write PbCl2 plus HNO3.
HNO3.
So what is the color of this? White precipitate.
White.
See, I think lead and zinc both are having white precipitate. Okay, final one. Just tell me what about NH4 ion?
NH4 ion plus HCl will
NH4.
give.
That we have to detect, but we have to take some compound, na?
Okay, ammonia plus HCl.
Ammonia plus HCl gives
NH4Cl.
dense white fumes. So this
Definitely.
indicates the presence of NH4 plus. Any another reaction with NH4Cl plus? For detection of cations, what we do? Either NaOH or NH4OH. Clear, no? Either we react with NaOH or NH4OH for detection of cations. So this is already NH4, so we'll react with NaOH. So NH4Cl, ammonium chloride plus NaOH. What it will give?
NH4OH and
NaCl plus H2O plus NH3. Acha, ammonia is with. How will we detect ammonia? This is a acidic gas or basic gas?
Basic.
Basic. So
It will turn red litmus paper blue.
perfect. This will turn red litmus to blue.
दरवाजे पे कोई है